Hello everyone, my name is Nathan and today it's time for another episode of LogicBots. First of all, thank you so much for the support on the previous episode. That was so nice to see, and I'm gladly continuing this series at least for as long as I can. Some of the puzzles do get a little bit too complex for me, but we're gonna do our best. Thank you so much. Anyways, today we shall concentrate on actually making a walking robot a little bit more properly than the previous time. Now this is probably gonna end up very wonky, I don't know yet. However, in this scenario we do have an RC control. No, hold on, RC already contains the word control, but you know what I mean. Let's just go ahead and start building. We're gonna place this body right there. This is the only one we have at our disposal, and we're gonna activate a couple of snap lines. So apparently we cannot deal with wheels today, but we can do something else. And I already kind of tried out a few things within the functional parts, which they actually have fixed. Oh, I regret complaining about it now, because it was a lot of fun. So now the category is called functional parts and we do have the motor joint. I'm actually gonna place this bad boy right here. However, this is facing the wrong way. Let's move this again, set it to 90 degrees so it's facing into this direction. And this is gonna give me like a shoulder joint. I'm gonna try to make this very easy as I can, but I'm sure there are gonna be better solutions around. We shall see. Let's first of all go ahead and actually place all of these hinge joints where we need them. Something else we're going to require is the RC receiver. That's gonna go right on the top. And what else do we need? We're gonna need pistons and the sprung feet. Oh man, maybe we have to do it with the hydraulic pistons, but I'm not sure about that. I want to try it with those guys. However, we need to face them a different way. So what I need to have is one of those guys. Let's make it a little bit thicker, maybe 50, so it fits exactly on this tube. We need to be as exact as possible. There we go. I'm gonna do this for all of the legs, and I'm just gonna hope that 4 legs is everything we need. There we go. That should be good. Now we should be able to just place the piston on the bottom, and this is gonna be everything we are installing for the legs. There we go, all we need to attach are the feet, which go right there. This should be cool. Now this thing is gonna be really hard to control, especially considering that we have to go up the stairs there. We might not be capable of doing that. However, there are ways to, circumvent all of the issues, but we first have to face the issues and observe what we can fix. Good, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and install a couple of things. Maybe I should first name all of that stuff. So this is gonna be the right front and this is gonna be the right rear, and I'm gonna name all of those things accordingly. I'm actually calling it right back instead of right rear. There we go. That's gonna be much less confusing. I'm gonna place the framework right... let's place it right there. And then we need to have a good layout. I want this to be as overviewish as possible. Well, not with the cabling, but with the way I want this to be hooked up. So we have the right front of the car, or the bot, I mean. Then we have the right back. We also have the left back and the left front. So now it's kind of arranged in the way as if we were looking from the top down. The RC receiver is gonna be here, I guess. Yeah, let's place it right there. And then we have all of these pistons. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it in a similar fashion. This is right front, then back. We have a left back and a left front. This one here, I'm gonna move a little bit over there. So this time we're gonna work... that's a stupid idea to work from the right to the left. Yeah, actually, let me rearrange this. I want to move all of these things towards the right of the circuit board. There we go. Now we have everything more or less properly arranged. We're gonna ignore the left motor and right motor outputs. So let's go ahead and set up a couple of numbers. It's just gonna be 1, 2, 3, and 4 on my keyboard. And we have to look at the robot maybe to understand what we're about to do. So if I press number 1, what I would like to happen is for the piston to extend while at the same time this arm is going towards the back slightly, and then it's gonna go towards the default position as soon as I release the number 1 button again. Should be possible, right? We're gonna need a counter for that, and probably a NOT gate, and probably splitters all over the place. Let's see. We're gonna start with a triple. No, let's do a double. We shall see. So in case I click number 1, we want to add 1 to this counter because we want to do a multiplication using a static value that I'm going to add. Let's see, where could we add that? Let's do it here at the bottom. The static value, let's just go with 90 degrees for the time being. So if we add 1 to the counter, we can then calculate 1 times 90 degrees. And this is gonna give us the angle that we need in order to steer this around. Now here we have the hinges, so I'm gonna hook this up to the, let's do the left front first, right there. Now, what I also want to do is have a NOT gate right here. So in case I don't click the number 1 button anymore, I want to subtract, which is going to give us the number 0 back. So 0 times 90 would be 0 degrees and therefore the default position again. Of course, something we shall not forget is to actually reset it at the beginning of every attempt. So let's test this out just very briefly. Yeah, you can see it started at a weird angle because we had set it to -1. But if I press the number 1 button, then it is actually going towards the front. Now, if I release the number 1 button again, it should be going into the default position. Now, it was still actually turning into the wrong direction, which is because we need -90 degrees here instead. So if I set -90, we should be good. We are starting at 0. There we go. And I hit number 1 button. We are moving forward and then I go back again. Now, of course, this only works in combination with moving all of the other legs, so it's gonna be some kind of a dynamic motion, but the input is gonna be hard to really master, I would assume. So one more thing we forgot about is this bad boy right here, the piston. I want this guy to actually also expand while we are turning around. So that means we would actually need another guy here. Yeah, we definitely need a triple splitter. So we're gonna exchange that and we're gonna take this one, goes right there. This one goes to the add button and the third one goes to the piston. There we go. So now we should also expand the piston as we are moving. Yeah, look at that. This is already much more like walking. I mean, at least you can imagine it a little bit better. Now we have to do the same thing for everything else. Considering we need a little bit of space, I'm going to actually move those guys. Let me see, we can start the multiplication right here. Maybe let's do it 1 spot earlier, right there. And then we're gonna add a counter at this spot, the NOT gate right here, and we can have a splitter. This way we have an additional row of things like those guys that are gonna require a little bit of space as well. So let me quickly hook this up again to make sure we are not messing up. This goes into the subtract, this goes into the add, and this goes right there. Then this guy goes into the left front and hold the phone. I'm doing something wrong here. Yeah, of course we need the third split to go towards the left front piston, and then the reset button is actually gonna go here. Also we need the -90 degrees. There we go. So this is one line hooked up. Now we can copy this over for all of the other lines. I'm just gonna do it right now. And there we go. We got all of the gates. All we have to do is hook them up still. So I'm gonna add another reset switch. We're gonna do the reset right at the beginning. And we're gonna do it in order to not get confused too much. But there's gonna be a lot of cabling everywhere. And it's gonna be confusing as heck. So number 2 button should go to the right front probably. Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna hook this up. This goes to the NOT gate. NOT gate goes into the subtract. This goes to the add. The counter goes right there together with... this must then be the normal 90 degrees, you know, thinking logically. If the other side was -90 degrees, then plus 90 degrees should be the angle for this hinge. So this then goes into the right front, and we also need a signal to go towards the right front piston. So let's see. Yeah. Both of them are resetting. So number 1 is this guy, number 2 this guy. Yeah, look at that. They seem to be working. Okay, cool. Now let's also do the other 2 guys. And oh man, the cabling, it's gonna be horrible. But this one is gonna go there and there. Subtract and also add and also do the calculation. This one here is gonna be the left, yeah, the left back, which was -90 degrees for the front. So we're gonna do another one of these static values, I would say minus 90 and 90. We could also have a signal splitter, but this is easier. Minus 90 goes here. This one goes into the left back hinge. This one goes into the left back piston, and we should have the third button configured. Let me see. Yeah. It's even rotating the right way. So now we can already press number 1 and 3 button. Oh no, that was number 2 and 3. Yeah, there we go. Number 2 and 3 and number 1 and 4 would be the other direction. I mean, we are making progress here. Let's hook up the last one. I'm just gonna go through that very briefly. Subtract and add, and you go right there. We got the multiplication with the normal 90 degrees, and this guy goes towards the right back hinge, and we got all of them in place. Now the steps, I don't know how we are gonna do those yet, but we have a concept going on here. So I can press number 1 and 2 and number 3 and 4 for the back. So number 1 and 4, number 2 and 3. Okay, let me see. If we press number 1 and number 3, then we should be able to turn towards the right side, and number 2 and 4 will turn us towards the left side. So, you know, that's not too bad. Certainly not working like a charm, but let me see if we can get a walking animation going here. I'm gonna use both of my hands for this. So number 3 and, let me see, number 4 and 1 would be the pair, and number 2 and 3. It's not the most convenient, but there we go. I'm gonna try to walk. Yeah. Oh, baby! I mean, oh god, it's too wonky, isn't it? I was hoping the feet had less friction, but yeah, we are at least kind of going a little bit. The stairs are coming closer, aren't they? I think I got the timing wrong with the pistons. It doesn't really help that they are expanding maybe. Let me see, now we have to turn around number 3 and 4. No, number 3 and 1. There we go. Okay, continue walking. Yes. Oh, guys, we can do it. I mean, if we utilize the leaning back animation a little bit, we should make it up the stairs. Okay, lean back, but not too much. Okay, yeah. No. Number 2. There we go. Okay, we got 1 foot up there. Yeah. Turn around. And, oh man, I might have to switch my hotkeys. But we're already further. I'm gonna utilize both of my back legs in order to kind of accomplish this. I'm not gonna risk too much with the front legs there. Yeah. Look at that. Not bad. I'm actually kind of surprised. Okay, now I'm running into an issue here. Let me see. Come on. We have to make... Oh, no. Oh, okay. Oh, this is dangerous. Come on. Oh no, I didn't even think about that. We also have to go down the stairs. Let's see. I need to press number 2 now. No, number 1. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. You know, it would be possible, but I'm just always pressing the wrong keys. Oh, guys, look at that. That is much more like a walking animation. I think I just have to... Oh, man. Yeah, it's all about the timing. Oh, no, don't walk backwards. Wow, I'm walking up the stairs. Oh, no, you bastard. Come on, that doesn't count. But now I can try this new walking animation. So if I do this and that... No, that's wrong. This and that and this and that. Yeah, I can see this working. No, don't go outside. Oh yeah. Look at that. We're like speeding. Hopefully no officer is gonna give us a ticket. Guys? Okay. I wanted too much. Okay, I have an idea. I want to install a little addition, which is going to be a hydraulic piston. We want to rotate this so it faces this way. Though this is not going to work out, is it? I need it to be much further down. Maybe like this. Like this, it could actually work out, more or less. Yeah, we're going to need another RC receiver. I'm going to place that bad boy here. RC receiver, you come there, and we're gonna use the spacebar in order to utilize this piston. So we should be able to do just that, and then we can... Oh, this is actually the front. I don't think I wanted this to be the front. And also it's not coming down far enough, to be honest. So can we do something like this and then take this piston and place it here? Is this possible? This might be a little too far down, but we can still test it. Oh no, this is not gonna help. There we go, I swapped it around and now we can do that. Okay, so this should prevent us from falling back and it could even help us to actually climb the freaking thing. I mean, the turning works actually quite nicely, I have to say. Oh, maybe not. Never mind. I mean, if this thing actually had 6 legs, I think it would work a little bit better, but the body is just not long enough for this. So we're just kind of sneaking around here, but we are making our way towards the ladder, no problem, making good distance. So there we go. What I can do now is utilize the back legs and then I can just use the piston in order to make the legs go back. So you can see now the legs are touching the floor, so I can make them kind of walk, and when I use this piston I can make them go back without going backwards again. So that was the basic aim, but let's now utilize our little back leg trick until we get to the next step. Come on. There we go. Okay, we are on the second step and now I should be able to just continue to the next step. I have high hopes for this project. Okay, I give up. I have to have a similar system on the front. Let's add that as well. So we got another hydraulic piston, however this one is gonna have a different key assigned. We're gonna do the control key, left control. So let's install this piston and add the input. Oh man, this is not overviewish at all, but with control I should be able to lift my nose a little bit better if I can make it up the stairs at all this way. But let me quickly make it towards the stairs. I'm gonna be right back. Ah, yeah, look at that. Now it almost looks like an animal. Very nice. I like it. Good, we're at the point where we're making it up the stairs and now I should be able to use control and other stuff in combination with... Oh, Jesus. That's not gonna help, is it? Yeah, this did not help at all. Not at all. Let me try once again. I think I'm just gonna remove these pistons, to be honest with you. We're gonna remove this entire structure again. There we go, guys. Look at that. It's all about the rhythm and I can actually make it forward. Okay, that makes me a little bit sad, I have to say. Okay, there we go. Turns out we actually needed the piston at the back just for stabilization purposes and also to make it across these stairs easier. I'm gonna be back once I made it, even if it takes 10 minutes. There we go. Look at that. We never made it this far. Okay, it is a little bit of a patience game actually. I have to wait for everything to retract properly first. But now we can, for instance, make it on top of the 5th stair and then do that. Then go down and use the other foot. There we go. Oh yeah, it's working out like a charm. We made it across the stairs, guys. I'm a little bit proud of myself and way below 10 minutes actually. There we go and... Oh yeah, we are going down again. That's great. Look at that. I made it fully across the top of the stair. So let's make sure that we are not falling down by just kind of going down here using only the back legs. And it seems to be working out so far. Yeah. There we go. Now almost nothing can go wrong. If I do this carefully enough, we should be good. Looking at this, we might not even have needed the front 2 legs. Those could just stand still for all I care. All we needed is the piston in the back to make sure we are not undoing every move we're doing. But it's still easier to use both. So now I can use 1 and 3 in order to kind of turn around more quickly, I believe. I have to use them one after another, of course. There we go. Okay, let's continue on our merry way. Check this out. I found a new way to move forward. That seems to be even faster. Pressing 1 and 2 together and 3 and 4 together. And if I want to turn around, then I have to use 4 and 2, for instance, to turn into this. Oh no, don't tell me we turned around too late. Is there a way for me to go backwards? No, not really. Maybe we could use that and then the back leg here and then go down and then we should... Yeah, okay. This way we turn around a little bit more safely. I don't want to go into the hazardous zone. This piston in the back was a really good idea. Check this out. I totally would have gone into the hazardous zone. I'm such an idiot. I want to turn with 2 and 4 to get into the right alignment. And then we can do that. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh man. Check this out, this is great! I'm so sorry, but this is really great. I finally figured out how to move this thing. Oh yeah, oh, use the gravity, baby. That's it. Don't go into the hazardous zone, please. Come on, 7 minutes 28. Oh man, let's do this again. And now that I know, well, not the entire thing, but I just want to test out my new moving capabilities. Look at that. We're making it much faster to the stairs now. The trick is really the timing. As the pistons go down when you press the stuff, you want to make sure that the other things can retract that you have utilized. Okay, I got used to the steering a little bit. Now we should be able to make it across the stairs, no problem, if I get the timing correct. Okay, the stairs are still somewhat of a problem, but you can see that it is working out. The basic concept, the idea. Now the only problem is, how the heck are we supposed to build a robot that walks on its own if you don't have these RC receivers? That is a good question. But yeah, we made it through the level. That is all I wanted to see. Let's have a look at the campaign menu. There's still the balance beam. I have no idea how to freaking solve that. There's walk the line and wall climb. So wall climb sounds like something we could do the next time, but until then, we're gonna wrap it up. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Thank you so much for the support, and hopefully I'm gonna catch you in the next one. Bye bye.